Thank you for joining us in this video series where we sit down with financial advisors, accountants, and business service specialists to discuss hot topics and more.
Our goal with this video series is to educate and provide resources to help guide you along your financial journey.
My name is Joseph Cavazos. I work with the advisory group here at Storm Financial.
And I'm Kaylee Kriese, the communications specialist. And if you're on the hunt for impactful content, stay tuned as we introduce today's speaker.
Alrighty, thank you for joining us. We've got Jack Adair here with us. He's one of our CPAs at Storm Financial. Jack, what does your day-to-day look like?
My day-to-day is I'm a tax accountant here with Storin, so I do tax returns for individuals and businesses, and I am also a QuickBooks professional with our business services team, so I do bookkeeping for a handful of our clients as well.
Awesome.
So Jack is going to give us a brief introduction to our topic today. Jack, can you tell us about what you're going to be speaking about?
I am here to talk about QuickBooks Online, and more specifically, projects within QuickBooks Online.
Right.
So just as a background for anyone that might not know, QuickBooks Online is an online tool that business owners will use in order to track their income and expenses, and then ultimately roll that up into their financial statements, things like their balance sheet, profit and loss statement, cash flow statement, and the like.
Okay, awesome. So then can you explain a little bit about what QuickBooks Projects is?
Sure. So QuickBooks Projects, like I said, is a tool within QuickBooks. It is used for tracking income and expenses across different jobs. And so from that, you can just get a better idea of like which job is bringing in what type of profit, and then also which jobs are using what type of expenses.
Right.
And so things like repairs and maintenance, employee time, taxes, even you can get it really as specific as you want with it.
Awesome.
So Jack, what is special about the projects feature, right? So why is it important that people are using this projects feature?
There are a couple of things that are special about projects within QuickBooks Online, and probably the biggest thing with it is just that it allows business owners to have a better grasp of where their money is coming in from and where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
And so it gives them kind of a better grasp of the reality of their profit and loss within their business. And so because something that we've noticed with a lot of our clients is that they will typically overestimate the revenue that a project will bring in and underestimate the expenses that will be associated to those projects. And so the projects feature allows for just better grasp of that and allows business owners to better plan for that reality, whether it be changing their fee structure so things that maybe aren't as profitable as they thought are actually bringing in the money that they wanted to, or just if it comes down to it, scrapping a certain type of service or product that they offer altogether.
Gotcha.
And then the second portion of projects that is really beneficial is that unlike most statements within QuickBooks Online, projects aren't constrained to a calendar year. So
Right.
if you look at most statements within QuickBooks, they are used for building out a tax return and the financial statements, which are typically a year-by-year basis or a year-to-date basis. The special thing about projects is that it's linked specifically to a project. And so what that does is take an example where, say, someone is working on a project, a job that spans from the middle of last year to the middle of this year. Typically with a QuickBooks Online statement, you wouldn't be able to track that too effectively because everything else would be roped into it. But
Right.
now you can track it across multiple years because it's not under that calendar year constraint.
Interesting.
So Jack, who should be using QBO Projects then?
There are a few examples. Businesses like landscapers or freelancers. A really good example would be for an independent contractor in the construction industry. The example I'll use is for residential, but it works for industrial, commercial, civil, and the like. Say you have a general contractor that does three types of services, those being building decks on people's homes, room-by-room remodel, and new home construction. Ordinarily, the new home construction would be where most of the revenue comes from.
Right.
But what a contractor might not realize is that the new home construction also eats up a lot more time and a lot more expenses than the other two types of services. And so, from that information, the contractor could then either decide to restructure the fee system for the new home construction, or he could just do away with the service altogether and stick to what is really profitable.
Okay.
And more, on top of that, he would be able to prioritize which projects are making more money for his business and maybe know which ones to go on the back burner or maybe don't require as much attention.
Right.
So the bottom line is that regardless of the business, the big benefit of QuickBooks Online Projects is that it allows business owners to have a better understanding of where money is coming in from and where it's going out of the business. And so it can allow the business owners to better structure their business model to be able to be more profitable and grow and be more efficient and effective going forward into the future.
Right.
Awesome. Well, Jack, I really appreciate you coming out here and answering our questions today.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
If you're interested in learning more about today's topic, visit our website at storenfinancial.com, where you can access our blog and other great resources.
And check back frequently, as we're always coming out with new content, new educational content to help you along your financial journey.